Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Welcome to the third annual Undisputed podcast Halloween special. Personally, I don't understand horror shows. People listening to horror stories, wanting to be scared, scaring other people. It doesn't bode well with me. The next hour is going to be awful, dreadful, terrifying for most of you. So don't comment on this video and complain that you got scared. You have been warned. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the festivities.
So start off with that joke.
Okay.
I got a dark humour joke.
Alright.
Because it's Halloween.
Okay.
Spooky Bickies.
Nice.
So, Stephen Hawkins goes on a date.
Mhm.
When he gets home, his mum notices there's bruises and scratches all over his legs and face, right?
Right.
Yeah. So his mum asks, what happened? He said, she stood me up.
I get it.
Uh.
I get it. Because he's
Yeah.
paralyzed.
Yeah.
He's also a genius.
He is. Anyway.
That's pretty good.
So, we obviously just finished recording another video, which would have been out. Whenever you're seeing this, it was literally out yesterday. You'll be seeing this on Sunday, the day before Halloween. The video will be out on the Undisputed Vlogs channel on the Saturday, so literally just for this. We literally carved pumpkins. We probably should have capped them in shape to show you, but this is like some of it. We kind of just fucked it all.
Yeah.
And now there's pumpkin, like seeds and all over this room, so I'm going to have to hoover it. But, yeah. What did you think about that video?
I loved it.
It was fucking chaos. There was no structure, no nothing. It was literally just stabbing pumpkins,
Yeah.
throwing knives and catching them. It's great.
Look at this way.
It brought back memories, bro.
Nice. Look at this way. It's like improv because you had an idea and you just went with it and you didn't structure it at all and it turned out awesome.
It was funny as fuck, though.
Someone's
It
got
was
caught. Someone's got caught up.
Yeah, you'll have to
Well,
see that.
yeah.
Hey, maybe it says gone wrong in the title. Who knows? Someone got cut. Not saying my house.
Some of us
I
got
noticed how
cut.
my wrists are cut, like, not shown.
So, you don't know. But
And
yeah,
you
no,
don't
we,
know.
we recorded that video. There was no preparation, no structure, no nothing.
I mean, we
Larry's
did
got
prepare
in.
for it. We went to Tesco's and bought pumpkins.
Yeah, and Tesco's apparently doesn't sell knives.
Yeah.
So,
Big knife crime in the UK right now.
yeah, we had to use two different knives that are not used for pumpkin carving and a pair of scissors. But you're going to have to watch to see who was unlucky enough to end up with the scissors.
Yeah.
The shitters, yeah.
Shitters.
You're just going to have to see. So if you haven't already watched the video, go watch it. But that was a fun one to do.
It was good as fuck, yeah.
Exactly. Are you doing anything for Halloween?
No.
Or do you have like any traditions that you do, like every Halloween, every October, autumn?
I don't have any
No.
traditions, but I was thinking I might stream a spooky game.
Fair.
You know what spooky game that is?
Maybe Outlast, whenever I lent it to
Are
you.
you,
like
are
2
you
years
reading
ago.
my mind? Because that's what it was going to be.
When I lent to you 2 fucking years ago, you still haven't played it.
I'm scared.
It's almost as bad as when I lent Shay GTA 4 once.
Yeah,
Shay
yeah.
literally came back to me when we were like 19. I lent him this when we were like 14. And he goes, by the way, remember I said I didn't have a GTA 4? Here it is.
Yeah.
He did have it. But yeah.
I did have it. Yeah.
So you're gonna play a spooky game?
Yeah.
I do have videos recorded. I just haven't uploaded them yet. Me and Sohail played the section, which
Right.
needs to go up. I did play Frightens like 3 months ago. That I need to edit and upload. And then there's that. We should all get on Siege again because they have the hide and seek mode in again.
Oh, really?
Whenever you're the hider, you can go invisible and run, and then you have your traps and shit, and then the attackers literally just come and you have to batter them. It's great.
Freak.
But yeah, so I'm gonna do that. But one thing I do every single October is there's obviously 31 days in October. I try to watch a horror movie each night.
Fair.
Obviously, I can't watch a horror movie every single night. I never get to, but I watch it for the most part. Like, we're 22 days in, and I'd confidently say I've watched about 17 horror movies this month.
Damn.
Because I just, like, I've watched all the Insidiouses, like, I can't remember, it's 3 or 4, but I know I've watched all of them.
Yeah.
I watched Silent Hill again. I watched a few of the Halloweens again, a few of the Friday the 13th, Child's Play 1, 2, and 3, Sinister. I've watched a bunch of them, and then I also need to watch that my brother lent me, House on Haunted Hill 1 and 2, which are really good. But that's literally what I do every October. I just try to watch as many horror movies as possible because I love Halloween. I prefer Halloween to Christmas half the time. I just love Halloween.
Fair. That is a good time of year.
It's great. It's easier to kidnap people too. It's great.
Yeah. And you can't hear the scream because everybody's screaming.
Exactly. And whenever you're dressed up, no one thinks you're a pedo. They just think, oh, you're dressed up, but you're actually a pedo.
Yeah.
Officer, I was clearly just doing a trick, not a treat.
Yeah. But you know, that's what you were talking about there, was you do the movies.
Yeah.
And everything, because I remember you saying that this year, and then I tried to do it this year as well at the start, and I watched, what do you call it? It was a movie called Don't Hang Up, so I watched that.
I haven't watched it.
It's
I heard it's like I heard a lot of mixed reviews about it though.
Yeah, see, it's one of those wee sort of meta horror movies where it's like not a big time.
Is it a low budget?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
It's low budget and it's not really horror. It's more thriller and death, but it's so good. And then what do you call it? Then the next night I watched Chronicle because it's not a horror movie, but it's like a thriller movie.
It's a really good movie.
It is fantastic. It's fine footage. And then a couple of nights from that, because I haven't been doing it recently, but a couple of nights after that, for every night, I watched the Simpsons Treehouse 4 episode. Because see the old Simpsons Treehouse 4 episodes,
Yeah,
they're
so
absolute
good.
bomb. The one with Hugo in it, and then the one called Climb Out Pity, where it's the evil Krusty doll, and that scares the shit out
Oh
of me.
yeah, that's the one I remember the most. I'd say
Like
that
freak
one
me
and the
out.
zombie one I remember the most.
Yes, whenever they get the big rad ass zombie fucking thing, and then Homer's in the church and he's playing like guitar naked.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just remember they go into the school or something, and they're zombies. That's like the one part sticks out to me, and I don't know why.
They're like range.
But yeah, no, that's what I do every October. Sad because we don't do anything else. Used to
No.
go to parties, but that's long behind me.
I never.
Uh,
Lucky.
so I will probably spend. Actually, no, I'll spend Halloween in work because it's on a Monday.
Oh,
Sadly,
damn. I'm off that week.
I would rather be off the Monday, to be honest.
Maybe if you ask politely.
If I ask politely, can I just be off so I can sit alone at home by myself watching horror movies because I'm sad.
But you would rather do that than be in work.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it doesn't feel like a holiday whenever you're in work.
Actually, to be honest, I'm getting paid. Every day I'm getting paid is a holiday to me. If it makes money, it makes me happy.
See?
And in this podcast is literally just a basic podcast, but with like Halloween topics.
Yeah.
I want, right? So, I don't know why I stopped mid sentence. I want to ask you, right?
Okay.
What is, right? So, say we're filming a video or a podcast, right? We're going to do both here.
Okay.
What would be your perfect idea of a Halloween video for a vlogs channel? Like, what do you think can be like, like say there was only one Halloween video, like we did the pumpkin carving, we're doing the Halloween podcast.
Yeah.
Say there was one that you were like, oh, that's the way, like that's top tier, like that's what I want to do for like Halloween video.
A comedy horror skit
For Halloween.
for Halloween.
Comedy horror.
Yeah,
For
horror.
Halloween.
No, it's horror, so there's death in it, but there's also a couple of jokes.
Okay, fair enough.
If it's like spooky themed, you know.
Fair enough. What about you?
If you guys both wore like a scream mask and we go up to your bedroom and
Shut up.
I'm game for that. What about you, Josh?
I feel like the best one. I have like so many good ideas that I would love to fucking do. There's one that I would love to do, because you can never record in them. But like no way there's like Fright Night. It'd be so sick. So like it's like actors, no, like you. There's Fright Night, you walk through a forest and like they chase you. I feel like getting that on camera would be sick. But then also another one is, which is what I want to do. Obviously, we need to play hide and seek at some point and record it.
Yeah.
I would love to be in like like an abandoned building, dark, and like I'm the seeker or something, and I'm wearing a mask, and I have to find you.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Like I have to find you or something, but make it intense to the point where like we have like say a speaker that plays like this is just like stuff that I would love to do. I'm not saying this fucking realistic. Say we had a speaker that you could hear throughout the whole building, and every 10
plays
minutes.
lullaby music really low.
Every 10 minutes, it sets off a siren for 10 seconds, and when you hear that siren, you have to move position. You're not allowed to stay in the same hiding spot. So there's always constant content because you're moving. And I'm walking, I hear that, I'm like, right, people are on the move, so I need to be faster. You're on the move, you're like, I could walk out here and he'd be right here.
Yeah.
And like if I find you, I can't just go found you. I have to tap you. So if you
Yeah.
run, I'd be chasing you up the fucking corridor.
Oh, dude.
Like
that's
I would
sick.
love to dress as a clown and do that. I think I'll be so sick.
That'd be awesome. Man.
And plus, you know, like the time we fucking tried to do that in the band building, like I got in the character. I was literally just laughing, and that's whenever the police go, "Who were you talking to?" I was like, "I was talking to myself, man." I was creating content. Like I was literally laughing like Rory's. I went, and I just like
That's
Mark
brilliant.
was over there, and Mark was. I could just hear you laughing like a fucking psychopath.
I
That's
don't
fucking
understand,
amazing.
officer. Didn't take my schizo pills this morning.
But like, I feel like that would be the perfect Halloween video. Is literally just like a hide and seek in like a band build. I'd say a forest, but a forest is too broad. So like in a band building, would be so
Yeah.
much better.
Yeah.
We'd all get lost in the forest, never mind find each other. You know?
Exactly.
You'd find death quicker.
Probably.
That'd be cool. You know, I would never do it, but it sounds cool.
Alright, well, if I ever get a chance to do it, I won't call you then.
No.
No, it's fine. I would
understand.
love.
No.
No, I'd
I'm
love to
talking
be
about
in it.
this idea that I'm talking about right now.
Alright, okay.
Yeah, no, I would love to do that. But what I'm saying is,
I thought you were just shut down my
no, fuck, I'm showing like this idea.
Fuck you then! Fuck you!
Fuck you too, bitch!
Alright, well.
In an abandoned building, a Ouija board in the attic.
No, fuck that. No.
Yeah, so I would. It sounds cool, but I would never do a Ouija board. 'cause
That's
you're
that's
inviting
not a
demons.
fucking video. That's literally just asking for death. Like,
Yeah,
fuck
you're
that.
inviting
Nah.
demons into your
Nah.
life, and that's not happening.
I'm not doing that. Fuck that. Fuck that. I remember Brandon asked me to do a Ouija board before, and I said,
Yeah.
"You do a Ouija board you want to, but you stay the fuck away from me when you do it."
Yes, I think my
Sound shit.
sister's done one before, and like that's why I think she never stays in the house now because of that reason.
Would you ever do a Ouija board?
No, I can't be asked.
Seriously.
I don't know. I just don't care to be honest about that sort of
Do you
stuff.
believe in paranormal? No?
Oh,
I'm actually surprised if what you did.
No.
What do you believe in?
Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
nothing. Yes.
Amen.
Fuck yeah, bro.
No, yeah. So there's that hide and seek video.
Yeah.
That I would never fucking do. I would do that if I knew I was dying the next day, because then I'm like, oh, I'm going anyway. It don't matter.
No, fair
But
enough.
I would love to do that, or obviously exploring a abandoned building. I would love to do that, or imagine there was like a haunted, like it literally like has a history of hauntings prison, and we just went in and explored.
A bunch of dead murderers just roaming around.
Another video I would love to fucking do, but it's not like a Halloween one, is literally just like a fucking laser tag, or like airsoft, preferably airsoft, in like a big like abandoned type building.
Oh yeah, and then you
But
get
like
the,
in the light, obviously.
first person, and then you get like the parkour one, and then you're
Yeah,
just-
but you'd also have a camera like up behind you as well. Be sick.
It's like Titanfall 2 in real life, you know.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
But then for the podcast, I feel like the podcast, like, it would be sick to do a podcast either in a forest
Oh,
or in an abandoned building.
or in Halloween costumes.
Well, yeah, but like I wasn't gonna get dressed up to just sit here and do like a normal.
Yeah, you know, it'd
But
be
like,
cool.
I feel like that would be sick to literally just do a podcast in an abandoned building or like in a forest or some shit.
Fair.
We should have fucking returned to the haunted fucking forest we went to. For fuck's sake.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
but
That's
it's
true.
cool.
Well, I mean, we don't have anything else. We don't have anything to fucking do now because we literally visited it, and then we stayed overnight.
Yeah. And
So-
then there was a wolf dog thing, and grounded me, and I ran. So
I remember that.
it wasn't happening.
Actually, actually takes me on to it. Out of all like the Halloween type videos, what Halloween type videos we all recorded? We've explored the band building
Mhm.
and the free forest videos.
Mhm.
The forest, return to the forest, and overnight stay.
Oh, we did the skit for my channel.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was on the same day as the overnight stay.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yep. So out of all the ones on my channel to start with, because yours would probably be the skit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So minus that, out of all the ones on my channel, so you didn't do the band building, so the free forest videos, which one was your favorite? Because there's one where we went and it was all new. The second one we
We
went
just
and we went to a
discovered it.
different part, and like we saw a wee bit more, but it was like more same, or the overnight stay one.
See, to be honest, I would say it's one of the ones that we were walking around in, and remember I was cameraman for it. So it was.
I think that's when we first went, wasn't it?
I think it was.
I
Well,
can't remember.
it was either there's one where you're holding the camera up to you, and then I'm holding up my phone on the torch,
Yeah.
To show more light on us, and
That
then
was the
you
overnight
scare me, so you do.
That was the overnight stay.
Was that the overnight stay?
No. The overnight stay wasn't the one. Are you talking about the one I scared you where we were walking and we were just getting like close to the car park and I goes, "Did you hear that?" And you goes, "What?" And I went, "Ah!" And
Yeah.
you literally
That's
just
right.
went, "Oh fuck!"
Yeah, but it was at night time.
Yes.
Yeah, that one.
But it was like whenever we were like, right, we've seen enough, we're gonna leave now, and then you literally
Yeah.
like I went like that. I think
I
that
like
was
those things because whenever
that
I
was
a
either
cameraman,
the
it was,
first time we went or return.
I think it was the first time, but it was.
I'm actually not sure.
No, because we
Yeah.
walked around the other way this time because you know whenever you go down and then you go up the big hill and everything, and there's the geocaching spot, and you go round or you can go down the big hill and you go round and everything. We were actually in there recording and we heard like noises and I heard the noise of a fucking one of them wee creaky doors going.
Oh yeah.
And it did that shit. And like it closed and shit, and I didn't know where it was, and then I started imagining all this crazy stuff while also filming you guys saying it's okay, because if I look through the camera, it's like I'm watching the video, not like I'm actually here, so I'm less likely to shit myself.
No, I think that was the first one we went.
Yeah, see that
think so.
that was awesome.
Because the first one we went, we got out and we went this way, looped round. I'm pretty sure, and then no. I'm actually not sure because there was one that we looped this way, and then I remember we went on a fucking hike because you know remember like I climbed down like this little ditch part, and it was like we walked the whole way down, and then we didn't know where the fuck we were, and then we turned left and I climbed down like this little ditch part and climbed over, and there was like a tiny waterfall type thing.
Was it like when we went to the car park and then we turned to like the right side to go down the other path from the car park with the bin and stuff like that, and it's near, do you know that little? It's like a little tiny building, but it's got like the gate, a tunnel in the gate.
I know where you mean.
Yeah.
But you know, like literally, say that's here.
That's what
Car
I'm talking
park's
about.
here.
That was the first thing.
Yeah, say that's here. Car park's here. We were like way over here.
Okay.
Because remember where you.
But remember, we also did geocaching in there.
Yeah, but remember we went down there, and then we crossed the bridge, and then we continued walking, and it ended up being that we looped the whole way around, came back like that way, like we were way fucking deep in the forest.
Yeah.
But
It was
so your
bad.
favorite would be the first one where you recorded.
Yeah, where we were doing that, and we were just walking. It was all creepy and ambient.
What was your one?
Just because it was funny, it has to be the abandoned building.
I'd
It's
agree.
fucking hilarious.
I'd agree. Like I enjoyed the forest ones, and I'd say the first for spookiness, the first time we went to the forest because we were like, right, we're going into this fucking haunted forest, and then literally like what the fuck is in here?
Yeah.
Scary babies.
Second time we went back, we kind of knew what we were in for. The third time, but for spooky bickies, the fucking first time went for comedy, the overnight stay, because the one part that sticks out in the overnight stay is just the intro that I put into the video where you told a story, and I was like, "Is that it?" And you went, "Yeah." I goes, I just screamed like a girl, and it just echoed all throughout the forest. And Slay and Brandon just sat there like, "Why?"
I remember that because we had to come up with stories and everything.
But it's just,
That
I
was
just remember
great.
you finished it, and I was like, "Is that it?" Because it wasn't scary, and then you goes, "Yeah," and I was like, "Oh, okay."
To do another abandoned bit, like abandoned video, abandoned house, abandoned building.
What?
Do you want to go to another abandoned building?
Oh, I'd fucking love to.
I know where one is.
Then maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's a bit of a train ride, like, but I know where
Yeah.
one is.
I
Or
mean,
a drive.
there was one fucking video that I did record that never made it to the channel, and I probably never will. Was me, my sister Ashley, went to the Cardiff or whatever the fuck it is house, which is, it says it's it's one of the most haunted houses in Northern Ireland. I don't believe that, but it's like a big house, and it was basically fucking broken down and shit.
Yeah.
And we went there, and I basically had two phones. She recorded and I recorded, so like we had like a face cam, and then we also had one facing out, like so you could literally see where we were going with the face cam as well. And we walked around it. It was fucking massive, and it was such a good video. But I put it on my laptop, because remember when my laptop used to work? I put it on my laptop, stored it on there. I had it like halfway edited, and then my laptop just stopped working. So, I mean, to be honest, whenever I do get a PC or whatever, if I can somehow get the hard drive out of the laptop,
You'll be able to.
I'll be able to.
Yeah.
But whenever I do that, I'll be able to get that out. You might see it in 5 years, because we recorded that in 2020.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, 2020.
That was 2 years ago.
About April time. It was literally not that long in the COVID.
Yeah.
Because we couldn't do much.
Aye.
And I just remember her saying, do you want to go to this? She goes, COVID is happening. There's not much to do. And she said it won't be near people anyway. I was like, right, sweet. So then it was like a 50-minute drive. And then we got there and we explored it and it was great. And then it never made it to the channel.
But at least you got to go there and have that experience for yourself.
Yeah.
That's true.
It was fun, like, but I just wish I got to actually upload it. But that was a good one. But I would say the abandoned building one. I've done 2 abandoned building one with Brandon, and then one with you and Brandon. The one with you and Brandon. The only thing I change about it is I wish I had a night vision camera.
Yeah,
but I just
would make stuff like that easy.
I don't have money to splash on equipment all the time. You know what I mean?
So even like the forest videos, that'd be a lot easier to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine if it was like we can't see anything, but like the viewers can, you know. So we're walking down the forest. There's like a fucking.
There's just some creepy guy sitting there behind the tree jacking off, and we don't see him.
You're like, I only
walk
saw
right
this
past
while
it.
I was editing this.
Yeah.
You're like, hi, this is editing Joshua here. We never saw the guy staring at us through his blinders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so is that. Another video I'd love to fucking do is a game of Hunt, which is obviously hide and seek, right? But instead, say there was us three, Brandon, Sohail, Cameron Warren.
Okay.
I'd say there'd be 3 teams of 2.
Right.
Right? And it'd basically be 2 hunters and 4 survivalists. The 2, obviously, you have to stay with your team. And it's basically, say there's a gigantic forest.
Yeah.
You all have to run off. You get about 10 minutes head start. And then me and the hunter literally have to hunt you fucking down. But you have like equipment and shit.
Yeah.
Like, say, like, you have equipment and shit that, like, you try to help you survive, like, escape. You have to say it was like a 12-hour challenge.
Yeah.
That's just an example. You have to survive for 12 hours without being caught.
Oh,
and
so
we have to chase you and hunt you down throughout the fucking forest.
So it's like Dead by Daylight, but with no generators.
Basically, yeah, it'd be sick.
You could build upon that idea, and instead of it's like you have a certain amount of time, what if there was like little challenges that the survivors have to do, and only then, when they complete those challenges, can they leave? You know.
Oh yeah, that's pretty sick.
You could literally do that.
And obviously, it would be challenges that are easily proven. You know, take a picture of a certain thing. Fucking
get Margaret Gold.
Find squirrels having sex.
Do,
Sounds like 2 owls having sex.
Yeah. Do a specific thing in this like in a certain like location, whatever the fuck. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can't do like a set location because then you could just go there and kill them. You know.
Yeah.
Can't lock it out or something, whatever. But
yeah, but
you
that would be sick.
idea,
But those are videos that they are possible, but just not right now.
yeah,
The hide and seek one
it's possible.
is possible, but it would take a lot of work.
Yeah.
It's not right now. That's higher standard.
Yeah.
But we can do like normal hide and seeks and shit. But like that type of thing, like I would be like higher standard type shit.
Yeah.
That's like when we get rich.
It's not even that. It's like, are you talking about the idea of like you would play as like some sort of fucking killer? Is that the one you're talking about? Yeah, you would need like.
I would need everybody to have a good camera. Like I would need to actually buy proper cameras and make sure everybody's a good camera. Make sure your battery's charged. Make sure you have all that. Make sure that you are constantly recording.
You would need that, and then you would also need a location.
A really good location.
You would need it basically like a fucking like a Sideman Productions type.
Yeah, exactly.
thing,
That's why I'm saying these are videos I'd love to film, but I'm
Yeah.
not saying like it is realistic to a degree, but right now,
Keep
fuck
it
no.
in your
Yeah.
back pocket.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I have a lot of fucking videos in my back pocket that I'm like, can't do right now, but we can do at that point. But those are like Halloween videos I'd love to fucking do because I feel like that would be so sick. I feel like it would just be fun to like say in a band building, you literally just hear me running down the corridor. Or imagine you're sitting there and I spot Shay, you see Shay run past, you'd be sprint after him with a fucking knife. If you lose, you just get shanked. That's your punishment. Last person standing gets to shank everybody else once.
Was it a shank that was keistered? Because that would be nice. Nice.
Just infect the wound as it's fucking created. But yeah, I have some litter shit here as well for Halloween.
What?
Ah! Oh. Right, I have some
So
litter
creepy.
shit here from Halloween. You know how it works, lit or shit. I say something. If you think it's good, you like it, you say lit. If you think it's dookie, you say shit.
Dookie.
And you explain why. Right?
Yeah.
Number 1, dressing up.
Yeah.
Lit.
Why?
Because I get to be whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah. You don't have to be yourself on one night of the year. you get to be something else.
I don't know why you saying that sounded like you were narrating a Halloween movie. Not fair. Like,
What?
whenever
Yeah.
you said that, you goes, you don't have to be yourself for one night of the year.
Yeah.
Like the way you said that, I could picture that in like the intro of like a Halloween movie. It's like for one night of the year, you don't have to be yourself. It's like the creepy music
So,
playing.
it's an episode of Goosebumps.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, I definitely say lit. If we were going to fucking parties, no, I'd still dress up.
Yeah.
I don't fucking care. Like
I'd be
just-
the Joker every single year because he's cool.
That's why I prefer Halloween to Christmas half time, because Halloween doesn't fade to me. Christmas, it's fun when you believe in Santa. You find out Santa's not real, it's a bit dead, and then whenever you fucking whenever you don't even fucking do it. It's just no obviously then you have kids.
Spoiler alert.
It kind of comes back because then you get to be Santa, so
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
part of the fun again. Where Halloween, obviously you can't do trick or treating forever, but you can fucking go buy candy whenever you want. But
Yeah.
you can literally dress like you dress up. You just don't do trick or treating, but you can go to parties.
Mhm.
Like I just think, like say Christmas.
Bobbing for apples
Aside Christmas,
with razor blades.
like on Christmas, aside like Christmas dinner, Christmas songs, what actual activities do you do?
Besides Christmas.
Like on Christmas, aside like eating dinner, fucking singing Christmas songs, what activities do you do?
Yeah, sit in
can't
a
think
room
of
with
much.
all my relatives and that's it.
Exactly.
You can
Yeah.
come
Which
to
is
my-
fun.
bro.
Kind of. But Halloween, you can do all these fucking games. You can go out, you can fucking trick or treat if you fucking want to. You can go to a party, you can dress up.
Yeah.
You can get drunk while dressed up.
I mean,
And then you can drive too. No,
Exactly.
you were saying about like there's a lack of activities you can do on Christmas, but come to my house, find out what we can do.
you can't. You need help.
Yeah, you do.
Like you need
What?
Jesus or something. And he's not even real.
Where's the
Right.
knives? Where's the knives, bro?
Halloween movies,
Nah,
like just spooky movies.
nah,
You know, like horror movies.
Oh,
No.
actually, yeah, but
nah.
Do you actually not like horror movies?
No,
Like not paranormal, not like serial killer. No.
No.
What movies do you watch? Do you watch movies?
no. I don't watch movies.
Halloween videos.
No.
Okay, right. Well, then there's no way. So you said let.
yeah.
Why?
Oh, because I love them. I used to hate them, but then I think I was about 14, and that was the very first time that I saw Chucky, because I always used to be scared of Chucky, so I watched Child's Play whenever I was about 14, and then ever since I loved it. And then watched Scream as well, so over the years I've been sort of watching all these ones I've been too terrified to watch whenever I was a kid, so I started watching Scream and everything, and like Scream is my favourite of all time, because it's so good, and Shaggy from Scooby-Doo's in it, so it's awesome as fuck.
Not Hulu, right?
Hmm?
Not Hulu, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Fair enough.
yeah, I just love them. Plus, it's like, they used to be the ones where, like, I always used to think, why do people like horror movies? Because why would you want to be scared? And I'm like, I don't want to be scared. It's just, they're really good, and you get to see death and shit. You lose your
Exactly.
innocence. You want it. You don't want to watch happy things. You want to watch sad things, or horrifying things.
I feel like he's really getting into it.
You asked me
Slave is
why.
kind of looking like, is this guy gonna break down crying or some shit? Like, what the fuck's going on?
Every fucking day.
I mean, I've basically explained lit.
Yeah.
Like earlier, whenever I said it, just gets me in the fucking mood. Plus, I love fucking horror movies. It's
Fair.
great. Halloween parties.
Nah,
Never been to
No?
one.
nah. I don't like parties in general.
Fair enough.
I've never been to one.
You've
but
never been. Have you been to a party beside your own?
No.
Thought I was that Shay. Holy fuck.
Look, I've been invited to Cameron Stevenson's, but I've never went because I was working. You know what I mean? And then did the year that I wasn't working, I wasn't invited. So, you know.
I'd say lit. House parties are great. Halloween house parties are fucking lit because everybody dresses up. Like I remember we were going to Cameron's one year and Cameron literally just said, he goes, if you're not gonna dress up, there's no point in you coming because you're just gonna kill the vibe. Just have a laugh.
Fair.
And I agreed. I was like, if you go, oh, I'm not gonna dress up because I'm this age and you're just gonna be so serious, you're just gonna kill the vibe. Dress up and just have a laugh.
Yeah.
So we all dressed up. We went there. We played all like the normal games like beer pong, fucking shot roulette and all. And then we played like a kind of like bobbing for apples type thing. But like if you lost, you take a shot, and it was great.
Oh,
And it was just
yeah.
good because then we were all kind of judging each other's fucking Halloween outfits. It was just jokes. So I'd say lit definitely, but
Fair.
yeah, I'd say definitely lit. They're just house parties are good, but Halloween house parties are even better because it adds a theme to it. Theme
well,
is good.
look this way. I've never been to like one whenever I'm older, you know, whenever I'm in my 20s or whatever.
Yeah.
But we every year for Halloween, that's what we used to do. We used to go round to my Auntie Mandy's and Uncle Chris's, which is just the next street, and he always used to dress up, and it used to be like them, Jake, Luke, their kids, and fucking all the older people and everything, but my mum and dad, my granny and grandma and everything. We used to have 2 competitions, and it was the best dressed. So who was the best dressed up? Everybody dressed up like the 40s and 50s and 70-year-olds used to dress up. So
I'm pretty sure you've told me this every year, every Halloween podcast.
Do it. You probably.
Pretty sure. Because whenever you're saying this, I was like, I feel like you tell me this every year on the Halloween podcast.
Yeah, well, there you go.
It's either the Halloween or Christmas podcast. You tell me in one of them.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll keep up the tradition, and so we'll do that anyways. And we did that, and
is that one of the years you dressed like a box of cereal or something? You were a serial killer?
Yeah,
he tells me it every year. I fucking do it.
Yeah,
I fucking do it.
No, it was epic, and then used to have a pumpkin carving competition, and whoever did the pumpkin the best was there. But I remember this one year, Jake or Luke, I can't remember which one, but they did a pumpkin with a fucking it had a fucking an orange in its mouth, so it was carved like it was biting on a baby pumpkin, but it was biting on an orange, so it was cool. And then my sister did one of the pumpkin, and it had its jaw, like it was just cut off basically, and then it had all the guts, so it looked like it was vomiting. It was awesome. So yeah, I won one year, and that was the serial killer one. I won that year and got some coloring pencils. And then, like, you know, people got other stuff, and I got colouring pencils.
So that's your version of a Halloween party, because that's all party,
yeah, but you know, we used to bob for apples, and I tasted a sip of beer whenever it was like 8, and it was Peroni, and I didn't like it.
I really wished you said 20.
No. Well, I drink Tambrini, bro.
Well, yeah, fucking Halloween parties are good. Halloween games. So Halloween video games.
Oh, lit.
Like horror games.
No.
No? No. Why?
Because they're all fucking boring.
Outlast?
Well, I haven't played that, so I don't have an opinion.
No, but you've seen Outlast be played.
There's a difference between watching a video game played and then playing the video game itself.
Yeah, but Outlast, like, I'm talking about, like, just the game in general. Like, have you never played a horror game?
Well, yeah. And that's what I meant. They're all fucking boring.
Well, which ones have you played?
I played Fortnite.
Fam.
What have you played?
Come on.
I can't remember.
Have you played Dying Light?
Dying Light.
Yeah.
Which one's that one?
First person zombie game.
That's not a horror game.
That's a zombie game and there's death in it.
Yeah, but I am more talking about like horror games.
Like
I'm talking about more horror games that
like
when
jump
you
scares?
play it, you're on the edge of your foot. Like whenever me and Sohail played Dissection,
Same.
Sohail was like
think of
fucking playing shit himself.
What makes a good horror game isn't like, oh, this game is scary, we got the jump scares. It's like it has to play with your mind. It has to play with your expectations.
Exactly. I think a good horror game has a good story that you follow, but it also makes you think about it and have to discover these clues, but it gets you with the odd jump scare, not because you didn't expect it, but just for the simple fact of you're so invested, you're ignoring the jump scare is going to happen.
There's one horror game
What?
that I liked that you can't even get anymore. It's called PT. It was a demo for a Silent Hill game that didn't come out.
The remake of Silent
I was about to say they're remaking Silent Hill too.
Oh, the remake and the remix of Silent Hill?
Yes.
For the PS3?
Yeah. They're doing a Ubisoft.
Oh no. Did you say Ubisoft's doing it?
Is it? No, I said they're doing a Ubisoft
Oh,
because
fuck.
obviously in Siege they're just like, do you want a new map? Yeah. All right, we'll give you a re. They just give us a rework of a fucking map. We're right up.
Nice.
No, like scary games. If you get a good one, they're so fucking good. Like Outlast. No matter how many times you play Outlast, it was a game ahead of its fucking time. Because you haven't played it, but you've watched it be played. It's a good game.
Well, I can't judge. I haven't played it.
Yes, but by watching it, Slay, you can judge if you enjoyed watching it.
Not really, because I
No,
have
you
to judge
can't.
the game on the gameplay. not
Well,
the
look at
game-
You
this
watched
way.
the gameplay.
Look at it this way, right? If you watch the game be played, it's basically the same experience, except for while you're playing it, it's more intense. So if you're on the edge of your seat watching the game being played, not knowing if the guy's going to die or get jump scared or not while you're playing the game, it's going to be like that, but more intense because it's you doing it.
But then there's a difference
You know what I mean?
between, like, think about it. Yeah, you have a point with, like, oh, you might be on the edge of your seat.
Yeah.
But then, like, I would have to still play it myself because
Yeah,
what
exactly.
about the feel of the game? What if I thought it was scary to watch but not scary to play? Then, if it's not scary to play, it's not a good horror game.
But if it's
Make it a movie.
Right.
Make it a movie. Or a TV
Right.
show.
But you can judge off whether you think it is a good game before you play it, if you watch it.
Not really, because
But you can.
if I'm watching you play it,
Yeah.
and you're saying how much of a good game it is, I'm going to take that opinion because I haven't experienced the game for myself. I'm going to be an echo chamber.
is that not just like
Whereas-
saying I like? Sorry.
Whereas if
No.
I played it without hearing anything about it, without you even saying like, oh, how good it is, or without watching you, it gives me a chance to form my own opinion.
I never said that I was giving my opinion. I said if you watch the gameplay,
Yeah,
you
But
can
like,
decide
if
whether it's
I'm-
good. You can't decide whether it is a technically good horror game because you haven't experienced the horror, but you can decide whether it is a well-made game. That's what I'm talking about. When I
I'm not
look at
listening.
trailers, I can decide whether the game's probably going to be good. When I watch a movie, I can decide if the movie was good. If I by watching like
Maybe
say a
it's like
trailer,
an
if I
understanding.
watch a fucking trailer, I can be like, right, that trailer was good because of this components. I'm not gonna get the full feel until I watch the movie, like I play the game. But I can acknowledge, right, its production's well, it has good things set in
Yeah.
place, has a good story. That's what I'm talking about. You can judge whether you think the game is a well put together game. Maybe it's not scary at all. The scary part's shit, but it's well put together. Maybe it was just executed wrong, but it was well put together.
there's a lot of games like that.
Yes, but that's my point. You can watch someone else play it and be like, I watched people play PewDiePie play Craft Fear. Never played Craft Fear, but I look at it, I'll be like, that's a good fucking game.
You know the history of that game?
No,
It was made by one man.
PewDiePie.
Yeah.
Because no one else doing it.
Yeah, I watched like an hour-long documentary about Craft Fear a while back.
Fair enough.
Because I love those types of videos where it's like, you know, like deep dive into like a video game. And I'm
Yeah.
mentioning Craft Fear because it was mentioned also. It's a horror game, so it fits with the theme
Yeah.
of this.
Right, well, you said it has to be scary to be a good horror game.
Mhm.
But do you enjoy playing horror games in general?
No.
The minus take away, whether it's good or shit, the concept of horror when you think, right, it's going to have me on the edge of my seat, probably going to jump scare me.
Well, if I know it's probably going to jump scare me, it's failed at that already.
No, but that's not the fucking point.
You're
That's not the
thinking
point.
too philosophically into this.
I know, you're really overthinking this and
Well, I'm
ruining
a
the
fucking
point.
critic, right? You can
I'm
you're
pretty
playing-
shit one.
You're playing
What do you
game.
mean?
You're
I'm
playing a
pretty fucking
game.
shit
Yeah.
one.
No, yeah, I disagree with that 100%.
You have to literally, like, the concept of horror.
Okay.
If you see a game come out and it's like, this game is supposed to be scary, it's supposed to scare you, you're supposed to play it, and you're not supposed to be like, oh, this is fun, I'm shooting people. You're supposed to be like, right, shit, what do I do now? That type shit. Fucking Five Nights at Freddy's, or whatever the fuck it's called. That type of game, that's supposed to fucking scare you.
Yeah, it is.
Do you look at games like that and think, yes, I like those types of games that are supposed to be scary? I'm not saying it has to scare you, but that concept of a game that's supposed to have you on the edge of your seat.
No.
Right.
Because they're never well made. Except
Okay.
for PT. PT's the only good one.
I can guarantee you there's a lot more. You just haven't discovered them.
That's over 15 minutes.
I know, for fuck's
That
sake.
was a big
Well, that was
argument.
kind of your own fault.
No, it was your fault
What do you
because you were
mean?
trying to. You were
What are you
making it
talking about?
more. You were making it more detailed instead of just giving a simple answer of no, I'm not fond of the horror game concept. You could literally be
I
like
know.
the concept of horror, not fond of it. I'm very cool.
So while these two have their argument, we're going to take a quick 15, 5, or 3 minute break here.
Fuck! I didn't mean to push you that much.
Dude!
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to push you that hard. I'm so sorry.
Man, I went into the fucking wall. My legs don't, I hurt my spine. Thanks, George.
I really didn't expect you to fully fall.
Oh shit, you fucking pushed me, you
Yeah,
dickhead.
but I didn't push you that hard. I thought you were literally gonna wobble off and
Bro,
then go
I was
and fucking
fucking
catch.
sitting like at an awkward angle, no shit, I was gonna wobble off. Jesus Christ.
All the anger Slay calls me, and that's disgusting that you got on you. I'm like, you know what? Fuck you, Slay, but fuck you.
Abusive parents be like, you know.
Abusive parents.
Pretty much, bro. Better shit, abusive parents.
Can you go check how long that's been on for, please?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, that right.
40 minutes.
41 minutes. So of like 14 minutes left. Okay.
Let me do a wee quick side note for 2 minutes.
Okay.
Don't push me this time. Oh, fuck.
How was your trip?
It was good. I'll see you next fall. Simpsons.
Oh, fucking hell.
Okay, so side note, as I was saying, while they were having their argument, that we're going to take a quick 5-minute break here because we're experiencing some technical difficulties, but we weren't because Joshua pushed me and I fell into the fucking wall, and I nearly broke his TV because I fell into the fucking wall.
That shit was so like.
That hurt my back.
That surprised me so much.
I feel like Barbara Gordon right now.
What points you were trying to make. I think you unintentionally fixed our friendship.
By hurting me.
The debate me and Slay were hard. It was an intense debate. It's gone. It doesn't matter.
Water on the bridge because we both forgot.
Well, I'm glad my pain was the soul and glue that holds your friendship together for one more day.
Because like you fell and then the table nearly fell on you.
Yeah, no
So
shit.
like it was like the whole thing.
Dude, I was like this. I was sitting like this, and then he pushed me. So obviously, I was gonna go on one leg and then fucking
Die.
hit in her. I'm surprised it didn't go through your floor because I'm so fat.
That was something else,
That
bro.
was so funny.
No, that hurt real bad.
If someone did that to me, I would literally be like, "You just created content. Well, fucking done." Like literally, I would be happy enough about it.
No, you hurt me, fuck. I'm gonna feel it tomorrow.
So anyway, last part, trick or treating.
Trick or treating, that's lit as fuck.
Getting pushed by your best mate.
Because it's a win, right? If they don't have sweets, you get money, and if they don't have either, you get to throw eggs at the windows.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Or
You
TP
win
their
regardless.
trousers.
But then you
TP
what
the
if
trousers.
you need that toilet roll?
Were you like a DJ right there?
What DJ? What?
I would rather not use toilet roll because what if I shit myself?
Then you use the toilet roll.
But it's gone because on the house.
Take it down from the house and wipe your ass.
Hey,
and
if this
then
was
throw it
if this
back
was
on the
during
house.
bad COVID times, you'd climb the fucking roof and get it back.
Tesco doesn't have it, but you do.
Why did that sound like an ad?
Do you know what kind of like? Do you know at the start of like car ads where they're talking about like, you love a McChicken, don't you? Well, you're gonna love the new Toyota. And it's like,
Yes. Yes. And it's like it has nothing to do with it. Oh.
the one that goes, if you can build a bike, and then it just
can-
goes, you can build an attack Apache helicopter, Mark Z, join the US military. And I'm like, bro, it started with a bicycle, what the fuck?
you can build a bike. You can build a bomb. Join the organization.
Join ISIS. That's all my topics done, unless one of you have a quick one.
Nah.
Alright, sweet.
No, I'm just focusing on trying to not be hurt right now.
So that was basically the Halloween podcast. That was memorable.
There's gonna be one of our 3 books.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's gonna be a pain in my back for ages now.
That was a Halloween podcast. Roll the outro.
Oh my god, did you see that guy fall? We're gonna take a quick break here. Wah! Welcome back. Did you get scared? Join us next time for more creepy tales, more wonder, more weirdness from the 2 boys that present this show to you. We hope you enjoyed those tales from the Underdungeon. Subscribe for more and have a terrifyingly evil Halloween.
I can't get over the fact that went so fucking left.
No, it went right into the wall.
Yeah.
You have to keep that in, please keep that in. That was like my best joke ever. Come on.
But also keep that.